Hi, my beautiful friends. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today's going to be super fun, you guys. I have a few new items that I want to test out. I have something borrowed, so I'm so excited to show you how I came up with this look. And if you're new today, we are so excited that you're here, and we really hope that you stick around and hit that subscribe and notification bell to join this amazing family here. Okay, you guys, let's go test out some new and borrowed makeup. Okay, you guys, I'm super excited to try some of these items that I got. One of them I actually borrowed from my daughter-in-law. I love that I can do this. It's amazing. She has a lot of these palettes that I was always interested in, and this way I can kind of test it, and if I really like it, I'll go out and purchase the palette. So, but that's one thing that's borrowed. I got a couple things I'm just testing out, you guys. So we're just gonna get started. I hope you guys have had a beautiful week. It's been super nice here in Michigan, and right now I'm just getting ready to go to my great nephew's 8th birthday party. So that's what I'm doing, but we're going to do a wear test, you guys, because I just like doing that. I think it just gives a better idea about the product. And the only bad thing is the foundation that I'm doing the wear test on. When I went on their website, Sephora's website, there was only 5 shades, you guys. I'm like, what is up with this? Is it adjusting, to our skin type or what? And come to find out, it's going to be discontinued. I mean, that's what some of the people on there are saying. Who knows how true that is? But if that's the case, that's a bummer. But I'm still going to try it. And, if the shade is available that you would be interested in, and it's not super expensive. So that is, why I'm doing this video actually was mainly because that I actually saw a TikTok, and her name's Michelle Speeder. I hope I'm saying that right, or Spider Speeder. She also has a channel here. It's called Mature Makeup. Oh gosh, you guys, I'm so bad. I'll put it in the description box, but she's really, really cute. She is mature and mature skin. So, and she's a makeup artist. And so she's on here, Instagram, TikTok, and her and I have chatted a little bit, here and there on TikTok. So she's my friend. No. All right, you guys, the palette I'm going to be trying is the Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes. I've had my eye on this forever. It has a nice mirror in it. These are the shades here, super pretty. I'm sure it can come up with some kind of look here. So, yeah, I've been dying to try this formula, and now I get to. And I think what I'm going to start with is just says nude. So I'm just going to use that as my transition. And I'm just going to tap my brush really light, tap it off, and use the mirror in here. Okay, so at first, application, touching, it seems very nice. It's like a buttery formula. It's very pigmented, and it blends out really nice. So what do you guys think of that 80s video? Oh my gosh. I had so much fun making it. I told Daryl, I'm like, if I could get away with it, I'd wear my makeup like that every single day. I absolutely had a blast. I missed my signs. I should have just kept one up. Just pretended I forgot to take it down. Okay, so that seemed to have blended out really easy. I'm just going to switch brushes and go to a little smaller size of brush. And I'm going to go into, it's called Maple, and it's right here. So I'm just going to deepen up the crease. Again, I'm just tapping my brush, tapping it in there. And let's see what this does. It might be a little orangey, but that's okay, you guys. I'm actually going to go over this with a darker shade. I just wanted to see how this works. And yeah, it's just a very lighter shade. It's a little bit more on, I would say, like an orange undertone, but it's super pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to go into this sharp, deep shade, Truffle here, and just put that on my outer corner. Ooh, that is pigmented. You guys see that? It is super, super pigmented. So, wow. You do not need a lot of this. So I'm just going to place it again on my outer corner. Most of it's off the brush, then I will start moving it around. I'm going to go into the first original brush here, and I'm just going to start at the edge of that really deep shade and just kind of doing a circular motion and going even around here just to blend it all out and to make it look really, you know, seamless. So there's not like all these distinct lines. So that's what I'm just trying to do. I'm really loving this palette. This is so up my alley. And what I love too is there are like pink shades in there because I like going that direction a lot as well. You get almost best of the both worlds here in this palette. So I'm really enjoying it. So I think that's all I'm going to do right now. And then for shimmer, I think I'm going to go to Sugared Chestnut. It doesn't even look like she's tried that shade. So let's swatch these and see. Ooh, that's pretty. That's a nice deep chocolate. Now that one, it doesn't look like it's too shimmery. It looks more like a satin finish. That's super pretty. And that's beautiful. And that's really pretty. Yeah, these shimmers are really nice. So I'm glad I'm choosing this shade right here. So that's what I'm going to put on. Again, it's called Sugar Chestnut. And I'm just going to place that. You guys, my eyes are getting worse and worse. I can't even see here in my little monitor. Ooh, that's pretty. And I think for the inner corner, I'm going to go with Glistening Snow. So I'm just going to place that on my pinky. Hopefully I don't have that other color on there. And put that gently in the inner corner. Ooh, I'm really loving this palette. That's super pretty. And then I am just going to go back into that sugared chestnut or something, a sparkling chestnut, and add a little bit more here. And then go in and blend that out. Okay, you guys, so this is what it's looking like so far. I'm really enjoying this palette. I love the formula. Okay, you guys, and then I picked this up on Amazon. It's called Music Flower. It's a 24-hour gel liner. So, and it came like in this little box here, and I've already tried the brown one because I actually wanted to use it on my eyebrow, and I really like it. So it comes with these cute little brushes, and they're good brushes. This one's super firm, so it's perfect, you know, for the eyebrow. And then it came with this type brush here. So yeah, I thought that was really nice. And then it comes with 2 gel eyeliners, and I don't think it was even $10, you guys. So these are the pots here. Again, one is brown, and that looks like that. And the other one is black. So really nice, you guys. So let's try these today. And again, like I said, I really like it on my eyebrow, the brown one. I think I'm actually going to go, let's go with the black since I know what the brown shade looks like. So I think I'm going to try using this brush here. And again, this is like a little gel eyeliner. And the nice thing is, yeah, it says you can use it on your eyebrows or as an eyeliner. So I think that is really nice. Okay, so let's test this out. Ooh, are you guys seeing this? This just glides on very easy. Yeah, I'm really liking this. The brush I would probably have to get used to. But you can use any brush. Like I love that little pencil brush that I love. And I would like to try, try that with it. But look at that. Ooh, it's supposed to be smudge proof and waterproof once it's dry. So let's test that out. Whoa, look at that. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. Yeah, this is super black and matte. So I really like this so far. Very easy to work with. I like the brushes, actually. They're really nice brushes. And it does say they're professional brushes. So I'm pretty happy with this purchase so far. So hopefully it is waterproof. Honestly, you guys, I don't think I've ever found one completely waterproof, and definitely not tear-proof. So as long as it doesn't, smudge or smear, I'm happy. Okay, you guys, let's move on. I do have, like I said, a new complexion product. So I am going to first go in with my e.l.f. This is just their putty. I love this formula. I really hope that they keep this formula because I love it. And I'm not the only one. A lot of people are saying that this is a better formula. Guys, if you hear anything, it's my stomach. I'm starving. I could just feel it's on the urge of making a lot of noise. Okay, so I am going to go in and hydrate my skin really fast, and I'm just going to use my Manicurer. This is just really nice. It's a hydrating like rose water mist. Okay, so while that's drying down, my daughter-in-law also gave me samples of the Say. This is that primer, so she has both shades here. So I'm going to mix the two. So this one I did kind of swatch the other day, and it reminds me a lot of, well, you know, the Rare Beauty. It's a little bit more dry than the Rare Beauty, but even the L'Oreal Gloomy Lotion. Or glow lotion or whatever. So I'm just going to put a little bit, but you're going to see, I mean, it really does add a glow. And if it can help keep my makeup on longer throughout the day, that makes me happy. So I'm just adding a little bit more to add on my forehead. And there's not glitter chunks in there or anything, but there is definitely something, like I said, very similar to the L'Oreal Gloomy Lotion or something. But it's very nice. I like it. It goes on very smooth. Yeah, it's just a little bit more drier of a formula. So hopefully that will be okay with my skin type because she does have a little bit more oily skin type. So we'll see, you guys. All right, then the foundation I got is actually like a spray, and this shade is making me very worried. But it's called Perfection Mist Airbrush Foundation, and I got mine in the shade medium with neutral undertones. And I don't know, you guys, I'm really nervous about this. So the way she applied hers, and there's really not a lot of claims on there because I went on the website, and yeah, it just says medium coverage basically. And let's see if there's anything on here. It just says oil free, Insta Blend pigment technology. So yeah, you guys, there were just really no claims on it. So it's not, you know, doesn't say it's long lasting or anything. Now, Michelle, when she tested it over on her TikTok, that's why I went and bought this, you guys, because she was raving about it. And it's only $20. So, I mean, that's how much the L'Oreal tinted serum is. So that's kind of like drugstore prices anymore. So she actually applied hers on a brush, which I think I would prefer too. I don't want it all over my hair, although some things already in my hair as usual, but I think I'm going to spray it on a brush as well, or sponge. Whoa, it's darker than I thought. Do you guys see that? Hopefully. Okay, thank goodness, because that looked awfully yellow in the can. I don't know, you guys. It seems like I used a lot of product and not a lot went on my face. So let's see. Maybe it is better to go and spray it on the face directly. I don't know about this. I just feel like that's going to be a mess. And I don't have a brush down here, so we're just going to keep... Maybe I'm just not using enough. Let's try that. Okay, that seems a little bit more wet. I love the shade. I think it's actually pretty perfect. You know, I think maybe if I had a brush, it would work a little bit better, possibly. Instead of putting it on a sponge that's going to kind of absorb some of this. But she used this sponge as well on her TikTok, so I'm using a lot of product. But maybe not, you guys, you know, because it's coming out in a spray form. Maybe it's just less, but I feel like it's, you know, I'm using a lot. But maybe it's just very little is being used when I do this. That is really... pretty. I have to take a look up close. Have some blemishes going on here, and I still can see them, but that's, you know, that kind of stuff doesn't bother me. Let me get my mirror and let's take a close look. You know, I like it. It looks very airbrushed, I will say that. It does look airbrushed. It doesn't look like it's creeping in my pores at this point, but like right through here looks good. It doesn't, I don't know, you guys. It's just going to be iffy on if it's going to look too dry on me. As of right now, it doesn't. I do think I did read it is a matte satin finish, so whatever that means. But we'll keep an eye on it. As of right now, I think it looks really, really pretty. Let me come closer. And yeah, I think the shade is actually perfect for me, especially because I am self-tanning. So I'm super happy with that because, yeah, in the bottle looks scary. Okay, guys, let's move on. I did bring down the Huda, and this is the new Huda Beauty Concealer. It is a faux filter concealer. I think I did try this on the channel already, and it was a little dry on me. Now, somebody said to mix or, you know, apply it with like a brush and like a hydrating mist. So I'm going to try that. So I'm just going to put it like on a eyeshadow brush, and let's see what that does. And she also said, you know, mix it with a little bit of moisturizer. And I'm like, you know what? I am definitely going to try that with these drier formulas, because some of them, I love the coverage, but they're just too dry for my under eyes. Now my under eyes are going through something right now. They're a little dry. Ooh, I like this. You guys try that. Especially if your concealers are looking a little dry. And the nice thing is, it almost seems like very little is needed when you do this. So you're going to save on products here. Okay, so that was a great tip, Yannicka. I really do like how it looks a lot, you know, it looks a lot better than when I first, you know, tried it. So try that tip, you guys. It really works. So just like a hydrating mist on a brush, and then go in with your concealer. Thank you again. Okay, so I don't have any new bronzers or anything like that. So I'm going to hurry up and go off camera and apply those. And I'm going to use these two for my bronzers. I love using this. I think the staying power is amazing. Then I'm going to go over it with my Rimmel, and this is just a natural bronzer. This is kind of waterproof too, so we're going to be outside. I want something that's going to last. And then for my powder, I'm just going to use my Kosas. You guys, you know how I love that. And then I'll come back and we'll do the blush and mascara together. Okay, you guys, let's hop back into that palette. So I'm going to go in with that first transition shade and just apply a pretty generous amount all across the under eye. Then just take that deeper shade here and place that on the outer corner. I'm going to clean off my brush here with my color switch, and I do want to go in with that beautiful shade that I used as my shimmer, and also just place that all under my eye. I love placing a shimmer under my eye every once in a while. I think it just looks so beautiful and smoky. So yeah, as you can see, isn't that pretty? I just love doing that. I just adds a little something to the eye look. Okay, you guys, I love that palette. This is one I might have to purchase myself because it is super, super pretty. I absolutely love it. Okay, and for blush, I'm just going to use my Moira. I haven't used this in a long time, and this is in yellow or mellow pink. So they're just such beautiful palettes. When you first get it, it's more ombre looking, but you know, I've been using it over the time and it kind of blended together, but they are super pretty, super pigmented. You know, they go on, they're very smoothing to the skin. It doesn't, you know, create texture. I'm just gonna put a little bit in my eyeshadow. Yeah, isn't that just beautiful? I love these. Now, Koki came up with one. It looks exactly like these. And I did get one on Amazon, and it's the same price. They're both like $10, so very reasonable. So the only thing is, you know, with the Koki, you can get it on Amazon, which is a couple days. So I don't know, you guys. They maybe have to start selling on Amazon. Okay, so that looks super pretty. All right, so I am going to set my face really fast. I'm going to use my Holy Grail, and this is my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I love this setting spray. I'm just going to spray my sponge. For me, I just find that this is the best way to apply it. I feel like when I do this, I get every little nook and cranny on my face. And yeah, I think when I spray it, I just basically like I watch videos and it looks like I'm just spraying my hair. So this is more pinpointed of where I want it to go. Okay, you guys, I got a new mascara. I just bought the tester, and it's the new one by One Size. It's called Fantasize. So I really like the packaging. It's super pretty, and I got mine in, it just says Bodacious Black. So let's take a look, and because I have so many mascaras, you guys, but, you know, I just had to try it, but the packaging is super pretty. Again, this is just a tester, but let's take a look at the wand. So it looks like that's one of those plastic ones. Let's see, you guys. I'm going to hurry up and curl my lashes. Let's try this out. And I'm sure with the full-size one, you wouldn't get like this tiny little applicator, but that's okay. Well, on an initial few strokes, I like it. It's not super wet. Seems to be really separating my lashes. Yeah, I do like the wand and I do like the formula. Ooh, so that is only one coat, you guys. So far, so good. I'm going to do the other eye and I'll come back and we'll do a second coat. Again, this is one coat. I'm pretty impressed so far. I will say it's super easy to apply. A lot of times you guys have seen it. It's all over the place. For some reason, I feel like there's a lot more control with this wand because it's wanting to stay on my lash instead of being floppy and going all over the place. So let's go in with round 2. And, you know, it seems to grabbing the lashes really good. I feel like things could get really messy. You can just feel it, you know, so it's one that you would want to probably be careful with because I feel like if I start applying or, you know, keep applying too much, it's going to start getting clumpy together. But that's with 2 coats. This is pretty impressive though. Yeah, even with the 1 coat, I think I would have even been happy with that. But let me see if I get that same sensation over on these lashes. Not as bad as over here. So maybe you don't want to let it dry down too much before going into a second coat. You know, it's a fine line. You're just going to be able to know when to stop applying your mascara because it will, I can feel, get clumpy. But it's super nice. So we'll do wear test on this too to see if it flakes or smears. Okay, let's go back to this, you guys. Let's see. Do I have some water down here? I do. So I'm just going to place that, just regular water. And let's see, you guys, what happens. I put some water on here. That's just my mascara. And let's see. Well, that's not good, you guys. I don't think there was anything other than that. I don't know about waterproof, you guys. So, yeah, that's not too promising. Let's see if I rub my eye, if it moves. Yeah, it's moving. So, that claim isn't very good, and that's a bummer because I love the brushes. I love how that glided on. So if anything, I would keep those brushes. And I'm going to continue using it. I did like it on my eyebrows, so we'll see what happens by the end of the day. But when I did just, you know, kind of smear this a little bit, it moved. So okay, you guys, for lips, I think I'm going to use this here. This is the NYX and matte lip liner, and this is in the shade Sandstorm. Let's see how this will look. I haven't used this lip liner forever. And then I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal, and this is the shade 800. I love this. It is such a beautiful shade. So I'm just going to swatch it for you. It's just that nude pink. It's just perfect. And I think it'll look really good with like this darker liner. Yeah, that looks super, super pretty. These are super creamy. I love this one. I hope they never stop making the 800 because it's loved by a lot of people. And then for my gloss, I think I'm just going to use my Patrick Ta. I got this in one of my boxes. I think it's super pretty. He has like a little bit of like a shimmer in it. Okay, you guys, so I think this is it. Let me take a look at this foundation and see what it looks like. Woo, that looks really pretty, you guys. Whoa. Yeah, that looks really pretty even after I put down the powders and after I put down or sprayed it with a setting spray. Um the mascara looks really pretty. Let me come closer so you guys can see this foundation. I mean, it is like smooth like butter. It is really pretty. That's a bummer if they really are going to stop making this, and it's a bummer that there's not more shades than 5. Because whatever this is, it's a beautiful formula. But we'll see how long it lasts. And we're gonna see if it starts looking really bad, you know. So as of right this second, though, it's gorgeous. Okay, you guys, it is 11:51, and I'm going to do wear test, like I said, so I'll probably be back 8, 9 o'clock. All right, you guys, I'm going to be heading out, and I'll be back in a little while. Okay, you guys, it is now 9:27 at night. So this has been on for quite some time. I will tell you my allergies were really bad today. I'm sure you can tell by my eyes. They were watering just like faucets. So I got a headache. They were just watering. I couldn't stop it. So I'm going to be gentle on whatever I put on my eyes. And that is, you know, the one size. I think it's very nice. I like that it didn't transfer up here. It didn't smear or anything like that, but it did flake. I will say that, but not a lot. And it could be, you know, I was wiping at my eyes. So I do like this mascara. Now, as for this foundation, I don't do any touch-ups. If you watch my channel, you know that. What it is what it is. I think it looks pretty good. It's wore off in some places, I will say, like on my nose, but not completely. It does look faded. That's what it looks like. It just looks like it's faded a little bit. And, you know, I do have a glow going on, but it doesn't feel greasy at all. That's the weird thing. I wish I had one of those, you know, tissues that I could show you. But of course, I forgot to bring those down. But it does not feel oily. But what I forgot to do earlier was to check to see if this oxidizes. So I'm just going to spray a little bit on the back of my hand and let this sit here for a few minutes. So let me come closer so you guys can take a look at what's going on here. Again, I'm going to be very nice with the under eyes because I have been wiping a lot. But looking at the under eyes even through all that, I think it looks pretty good. Let me look real quick, you guys. Yeah, I don't see any, maybe some slight creasing. I do see. So, but this is the foundation. And again, there's just areas where it's kind of worn down or worn off or faded. But I'm really liking this. And I was outside. It was hot. Yeah. So this has been a few minutes. So let's spray next to it. So this is the original. And see if it oxidized. So yeah, it does oxidize, just so you do know that. But yeah, you guys, other than that, I think it was super successful. Again, I am really happy with this purchase. I hope, you know, because it is a spray, I'm not going to go through it super fast because you saw, I would like to try it with the brush. You saw with the sponge, it seemed like, I felt like I was using a lot of product. But again, being a spray, maybe it just looks like a lot of product, but it's not. And I really do like this. And I love this palette. I'm definitely going to be purchasing this just to have in my collection because I think it's super pretty. You can come up with a lot of different looks with it. I think that you could really go pretty dramatic with it and you can be very subtle with it. So, all right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please hit that like button and help me out if you did. I really, truly appreciate it. I can't wait to see you guys on Monday. I have a great, great weekend. I love you so much. And until next time.